this movie, I was triggered, because I was watching the movie and I'm like, okay, why? What's the reason? You know, I was just asking myself all those questions. So yeah, let's get into the review of this movie. It is called The Therapy. It is a Nigerian Nollywood movie. The link of the movie is in the description. So in case you've not watched the movie, go and watch the movie, then you can come back and watch my review. Or if you want to watch the review first, it's up to you. Now let's get into it. Hello guys, welcome to Just Vibing Vibes. Okay, so today I'm going to do another review on a Nollywood movie. The movie is called The Therapist, right? When I saw the movie, right, the opening scene was the lady taking off her glasses and like someone has beaten her black and blue. So my normal thing when it comes to abuse, I don't support abuse at all. I don't think that anybody should slap you. And my whole life, no guy has actually ever slapped me. And I thank God for that. And I hope that never happens. And I know I've said to an ex before that if you just want us to be over, you don't know how to even open your mouth to tell me, just slap me. Because then I know that we are over. Because trust me, when I was growing up, I have seen somebody, one very beautiful girl that moved in our area. You know how it is when someone moves in your area in Nigeria. All the guys are trying to be who is going to get her. She was so pretty. And this guy she chose among all the suitors to date. He beat this girl until this girl went from beautiful to hard. Like, he literally changed the shape of her face. Like, I have never seen anything like that. So once I experienced that kind of thing, I saw it for myself. Even she was pregnant, like 8 months or something, he was beating her, kicking her. His mom was crying and shouting. So I knew that when someone touch you once, they're going to touch you again, and they're going to touch you again and again and again. So please, when someone touch you, just move out. You need to go. Anyway, so that is my own opinion on abuse. So you can see that I'm a no for abuse. So anyway, when her friend advised her to leave the marriage, and she said she was going to stay in the marriage, that she didn't want to leave her marriage. And then later on, the friend, I said, okay, therapist is go to, not told her about the guy. Then she went to the guy. The day she went to meet the guy at the laundrette, he was with his friend. The friend was already checking her out. And then she went and they said a therapy session, right? Throughout the therapy session, I was a lot triggered just because I did not understand why she was the one going for therapy instead of him going to therapy. But then, as I say, everybody, as I've said before in my previous videos, everybody does need therapy. So I could see that, you know, when the guy was going through therapy with her and he was telling her things that could have been her fault, that has triggered it, I understand that. But I still did not understand why he was not going to therapy. You know, like why he's not going to therapy. And then the more he's telling her things and she's trying to put them into practice, like doing all those things, the husband was just not accepting, like, come, make dinner. I'm not hungry. Okay, play with him, even if he's working, try and flirt with him and give him some time. No, he carry his laptop, go out of the place. I'm like, what is happening here? Then, the whole therapy session, the one thing I got out from it, apart from the fact that it really healed her, but then she transferred her love to him. Because I've talked about, if you watch my video on heartbreak, I've talked about like how you can transfer love, you know, when you're really, you can transfer love from one person to another. So that's what she did. That was why he wanted her to love herself, but then she transferred the love to him. So the love was not really real. It was kind of like a rebound, but it's like a transfer of love rebound. So that was what happened. But I felt like he fell for her also. But the therapy session was not even only for her. It was also for the therapist, because while he was dealing with her case, he was seeing things are not working in his relationship. That was why he even had the strength to leave his girlfriend. Because remember, a fiance, remember every time like she would shower him, she would leave, she comes and he just welcomes her back, trying to make them work. But that's when he knew that so the therapy session was actually both ways, and I did feel that he loved her. But then her husband all of a sudden just changed, and now he wanted her back. I didn't, okay, he never wanted her to leave. Obviously, he loved her based on the movie. But I didn't understand how he was so, like, opposed to everything she was doing. And then all of a sudden, now he wants her bad. I did notice when her friend now was not throwing herself on the husband. I'm like, But anyway, the good thing is that he did not give her the time of day, which was quite good on his side. But I felt like the movie, I don't know, it was a good movie, like a very good movie. I think it's actually a must watch, but I do not understand how come it was mainly based on bringing out the part of the guy. Like the guy was the one that has gone through a lot of trauma, right? He's the one that actually pushed her for her to lose their baby. Huh. I don't even understand how she stayed in that marriage. But all of that, he needed therapy. So maybe they should have made it whereby he is going for his own therapy, but then they're showing us her own therapy. Or even if he didn't go for his therapy, like, and then he decided that okay, he has to change for her. Maybe because now that he wants to, that she's going to leave him, he now values her more. Whatever the case is, I still felt like at the end when they made up, she should have been like, okay, you have to promise me one thing: you're going to go for therapy. He doesn't have to go to therapy with her therapist, because her therapist was kind of, I don't think he's a certified therapist. I don't know, they didn't say that. I feel like maybe he was just a motivation or a therapy on and the internet, like a social media personality. But if he was a therapist, then please correct me, because I didn't see that being shown there. But maybe he could have gone to a different therapist. I don't care. But they should have talked about therapy for him, because there's no way he would be healing all those trauma without actually himself going for therapy. So that's my take on it. I was happy that they get back together. It was good that they got back together, because whatever she had with the other guy, or she thought she had with the other guy, was not real. It was just fickle. And her husband, she didn't even love him to even start with in the relationship. I'm sure she's grown to love him, but I think that now that he knows that he can lose her, he might end up treating her better. So it was a good movie all in all, and I hope you watched it. And if you watched it, please tell me how you feel about it. Do you think I'm right, I'm wrong, or I don't know, whatever? Just comment underneath the comment section. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you some other time. Mwah.